could come flying off and break your legs. And I'm glad I'm not the guy who figured that out. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're out here at the shop. We've got some maintenance to do on the trucks. We're finally getting a little bit caught up on the farm. We got all of our side dressing done. We got all of our corn sprayed. We got a good start spraying beans, so we're starting to finally get caught up. It's been such a long spring. We had tons of replants to do. It's just been taking forever to get caught up. And because of that, we have a whole bunch of trucking to do. We really need to get caught up on trucking. But before we do that, we've got some maintenance to do. We got a couple tires to change. Shouldn't be a big deal, but we got to get that done. These are the two tires we have to change. They are pretty well shot. I think we got our use out of them. And I don't think the DOT would be too thrilled about seeing these going down the road. So we got two new ones. We're gonna swap them out. So on these Dayton wheels, after you break the nuts loose, you don't want to take them off all the way because these wedges can build up a lot of pressure as you drive. If you take them off and you smack them with a hammer, they could come flying off and break your legs. And I'm glad I'm not the guy who figured that out. So you leave the nuts on, smack them with a hammer. So anyways, you leave the nut on, break them loose. That way if they do come flying out, they'll hit that nut and they can't break anything, like your legs. We don't have any fancy tire machines or fancy tire remover tools. We're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. That's how we always do it, with tire irons and hammers, and that's about it. we've got plenty of used tires. If anybody wants any, you can have them. That's what they're supposed to look like.
Get these without having to blast them. I had to blast yesterday. Might be able to get it. You shut the air compressor off. Lucky, lucky.
They don't always take air that easy. That's why we have this thing. Basically an air cannon. It's fun to shoot stuff out of. Usually the steel wheels aren't too bad to change, but aluminum wheels for some reason can be a pain in the butt sometimes. I don't really know exactly what it is about them, if the aluminum isn't as slippery as the steel or what it is, but it's hard to get tires off of aluminum rims sometimes. And it would really be sweet to have a tire machine, because we try and change all of our tires ourselves, save a little bit of labor and save some money that way, but sometimes it's a little bit more of a job than we'd like, but it's honest work, so save some money. I'd say they're shot. I'd like to know how old they are.
Probably up by 91, probably. I bet those are 6 or 7 years old, probably.
Maybe we ought to just spend the money for Firestones.
Come on, girl. Not too far. Just keep walking this way. Hit her here. Between them, there you go. freaking degrees. No. 21, don't get me wrong. Lucky twice. Holy moly. Something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
Holy moly, we're way out of whack.
One thing about these Daytons is the way they tighten up. It's really easy to get them not tightened properly, and then the wheels will wobble. So you have to tighten a little bit at a time. I'll go out here where you can hear me, but you tighten them a little bit at a time all the way around, and then lay something at the bottom, spin the tire, and see how straight it is. If they wobble, it'll wear the tires out faster. So this trailer is a 1976 model, I think. So it's got those older Dayton style wheels on it, unlike the newer semis which have the normal aluminum wheels on them. So it still works, still a good trailer.
Yeah.
Well, we got our tires changed, got the trailer greased, got the brakes adjusted, so we'll be good to go. We got some gravel to haul tomorrow. I'm gonna step over here into the bean field and show you guys how our beans are looking. This is the last field of beans we planted, and they are looking really good. All of our beans look awesome this year. If it keeps going like it is, we should have pretty decent bean yields this year. So this field, like I said, was the last one I planted. This was the field we used that Landall disc on, so it's worked ground. They're still pretty clean. We're not in a real big hurry to spray these because the rows haven't canopied yet. What that means is once they get big enough, they'll start to shade the middle of the row. And once you have shade, the weeds won't grow because plants need sunlight to grow. So we like to spray them right at or right before canopy. That way we have a better chance of controlling the weeds. So these can probably wait another 5 or 6 days. They don't need to be sprayed right away. They're looking good. So we started spraying some of our beans that are getting dirtier. We really only have about, I'm shooting from the hip here, maybe 300 acres of beans to spray. So half a day, 3/4 of a day, we can have our beans done. So the beans we got left, they're not getting real dirty yet. So we're gonna wait on that. We're gonna get caught up on some trucking tomorrow. We got some gravel to haul, a little bit of grain to haul. We got some chips to haul for the township so they can start tar and chipping roads. So we got a lot of work to do. Normally we'd be heavy into trucking by now, but like I said, spring took forever. It's been a long spring. We're just now getting around to it, which is fine, but we need to get on the trucking. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video of a little bit of shop work, how we change tires around here. It's not the easiest job, but it's not terrible. We save a little bit of money that way. I don't even really know what it costs to get a tire mounted because we always do it ourselves. So save a little bit of money and it's not that bad of a job. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I try to get a new video out every week. Hit that little bell next to the subscribe. It'll always notify you when my new videos are out. And we'll see you on the next one.